So as most of us know, recombination plays a key role in driving evolution. It's implicated in diseases that come from non-homologous recombination and unequal homologous recombination, and it's also metric used for calculations in GWAS and LD studies. And so the reason why we thought these epigenetic marks could help increase accuracy is because of these two key recombination proteins. The first one, CRDN9, binds to motifs throughout the genome and helps dictate recombination machinery. And this protein is correlated with high methylation of ATP4 and ATP36. And then the second protein, CompBio, is the one that actually makes the double-strand breaks needed to initiate recombination. And to do that, it needs an open protein structure, which is why we also included DNA's hypersensitivity data to reflect on whether the chromosome or the chromatin is open or closed.
Yeah, so we'll be working with the AMA dataset that gives us the recombination rates of certain genomic regions. First, remember our aim was to answer whether or not including extra features can improve the prediction accuracy of our predictions. So we had to construct two data sets. The first data set consists of only nucleotide sequences for the corresponding regions that are already one-hot encoded. We can see regions that have high recombination rates are labeled as red, and regions that have low recombination rates are labeled as blue. We first ran a PCA on the training and testing set for just only the nucleic sequence data. We can see it on the training set, which consists of chromosome 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And on the testing set, which consists of only chromosome 11, you can see that there aren't any patterns emerging. However, once we added the extra features in there and ran PCA, you can see that for both the training and testing data set, a pattern begins to emerge, which is good for our classification models. Now, for the baseline models that we tried are logistic regression, simple neural network that has only one dense layer, a random forest classifier, and naive Bayes classifier. We then took these models and compared it with our hybrid convolutional recurrent neural network.
Yeah, so the HCRNN is a model that's currently being widely used for a variety of applications, including like transcription factor, motif predictions. And we chose to apply it to our project because it has the advantage of being able to combine the pattern and motif like discovery abilities of a convolutional layer with the ability of an LSTM to identify longer-term dependencies throughout a DNA sequence. So by kind of combining both of these capabilities, we were able to capture two of the most important features for any sequence of DNA.
Then on the top graph, it shows the cross-validation accuracy amongst the models that we tried. And we can see that for most of the models, there is a 1 to 2% increase in accuracy once we added the extra features in. However, we saw a reverse trend in the naive Bayes classifier, which we rationalized that because naive Bayes makes an assumption that all features are independent. However, the nucleotide sequence and the chromosome states are known to be correlated with each other. That's why we rationalized that all just improved the accuracy just went down for that classifier. And then on the bottom, it shows the ROC for our different models on the testing data set, and we saw that our hybrid model performed the best with the highest area under the curve. So we decided to move on to make predictions for the hybrid model. We made predictions on chromosome 11. So each dot up there represents a region of 1 kilobyte and intervals inside chromosome 11. The red dots are genomic regions that are actually hotspots. The blue dots are genomic regions that are actually cold spots. And the black dots are genomic regions that are not currently labeled. And we made predictions on, we ran our hybrid model on each of the intervals to see how likely they are to be classified as one of the hotspot and cold spot regions. And on the graph below it, we filtered out the results for the predictions that are greater than 95% and less than 5%. To find new candidate hotspot regions, we just took region intervals that are close to known hotspot regions as our new candidates for hotspots. And one interesting thing that we found amongst all these candidate hotspot intervals is that around 4% is associated with a kinase SNP that's associated with diseases or traits according to the GWAS L1.
Yeah, so to reiterate, it basically demonstrated that the inclusion of these extra features were able to increase the accuracy of our models, and we also showed that our hybrid CRNN outperforms our baseline models. So in terms of moving forward, one of the concerns that's been brought up throughout our project is that the inclusion of histone marks would replay our results because these marks are also enriched at other places in the genome. So we'd like to explore constructing a negative data set using full spot regions to kind of try to increase the accuracy further Another thing we like to do is we mentioned that we searched the GWAS database for SNPs, but we later realized that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and SNPs are actually correlated with hotspot regions and not hotspot regions. So we'd like to kind of build on that by assessing the significance of our results by comparing our hotspot predictions to LD maps with disease markers, and seeing if there's any meaningful insights there. And then finally, we mentioned that we were able to identify hotspots that were previously unmapped. So we'd like to have some sort of possibly like experimental validation to see if these are actually new hotspots that we've discovered.
Great.
So a couple of questions. So basically, first of all, you only use the primary DNA sequence. You never looked at motifs. I mean, if you included PRDM9 motif or just other motifs there, do you think prediction would include basically is the neural network able to actually extract de novo motif information in higher layers? And would it improve in accuracy if you actually gave it the known motif catalog as some additional features? See what I'm getting at?
So I think with PRDM9, like the motif varies for each time it binds. There's like a known hotspot motif that's currently like semi-associated with 40% of hotspots, so that's still being debated. We did try to do like some GIP sampling to extract those motifs from the hotspots themselves. We didn't include the results here.
But if your method is able to predict it based on sequence, that means that you should be able to look at the features that are being utilized and ask, does this match motifs? And yes, the motif is variable, but so is the sequence. And therefore, if there's a different motif for each individual, you should be able to find a different sequence for each individual. And you could include tons of PRDM9 motifs if you wanted to, or somehow work backwards and start with the predicted features and then ask what families of motifs do they correspond to, and can I throw in those families?
Yeah, so that's definitely another feature.
And then in terms of the genomic data, sort of including PRDM9 binding itself is one possibility, but obviously you didn't do that, right? Yeah, so you just looked at other sort of Eastern marks.
Yeah.
Cool. And could you remind me which ones are the most predictive? Or did you mention that? The most predictive marks, like basically, yes, you included 4 over there, but is the enhanced visibility, for example, capturing all of the signal? Basically, what I would love to see is for each of the features, how much of the variance does it capture? Like all of the sequence information, how much does that capture? And then the additional ones, how much does that capture?
We didn't look into that.
Okay, great. Other questions? Okay, great. Thank you.